Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back for Sub Hub episode 11. Let me slow down a little bit. If you're not aware of what Slut Hub, what? What the hell is going on right now? Where am I? Anyway, it's the Fabio thing. It's distracting me. I'll talk about that in a second. If you're not aware of what Sub Hub is, I apologize. Basically, it's where I take your submitted sets and put them into a team. Sometimes with help from my friends. I want to give a shout out to my boy Envy because I don't really have any experience with ORAS Little Cup, maybe like 3 or 4 games. And Envy helped me with the team, so thank you so much, bro. If you guys want to submit for the next Sub Hub, which will be in the OU tier, you can submit them down below in the comment section. If the Sub Hub website is back up, it's actually been down for a week and a half. If it is back up by the time this video goes up or during the week, you can submit them to the website. But in any case, I have a Fabio mouse cursor now. That is so cool, or Fabio cursor, whatever. It's so cool. I want to give a shout out to Ken, who emailed me and told me how to do this and passed me the files and everything. So thank you so much, dude. This is really cool. It's gonna make me even more distracted now. I'm gonna drop a Draco on this Charizard X. Weep. Berto passed me this cool drawing of basically the Bronze Bearticks asleep with Jigglypuff singing. Before we actually keep going with it, I just want to say I kind of want to make a P.O. box simply because I want the hard versions of this. I want the actual versions of this. I love the screenshots, and I actually have folders on my computer with all the fan art I've ever gotten. But I really just want the hard copy of everything. I think it'd be so cool. So let me know what you think about a P.O. box. It'll be a little bit of money from me, but you know, I wouldn't mind putting something. And then I make videos showing you guys just stuff IRL, as opposed to putting it in Sub Hub. Maybe like a vlog type of thing. But I just want to know what you guys think about that. Dominic submitted this really nice drawing of Manaphy getting frozen by by Golurk's Ice Punch when I played A-Drive. Hacks happens. It's submitted this cool drawing of Whitney in a Fabio hoodie. I really like it. I love the hair and the little Fabio horn / ears right here. Awesome, dude. I'm bad. Mareep's probably like, I want to be like Fabio when I grow up. As we all do. Kevin Haruda submitted this really sick drawing. He actually has me in it as well of the Bronze Bearticks. I love how played all spinning. I love how Fabio looking nice. Manaphy's having fun. Blunder's doing absolutely nothing. And if you zoom in right here, you can see that you have my Jam Bads who just came out of the hospital. Oh man, shout out to Jam. This is awesome. Even the Bronze Bearticks and you know, the ice and everything. That is so cool, dude. This is why I want the hard copies. Because one, I think it's so cool that people can draw. I honestly think, like, when people can draw well, or like anything that you can do, that this is a talent or a perfected skill. Either way, it's amazing. My intro, yo, what up, guys, or what's up, guys, same thing. Of me and my Drop a Draco hoodie. I love how she put my long hair. Spoilers. Since it's, you know, nearing winter, or since winter is, you know, at the end of the month, No Shave November, and you know, October going out into it, so we might have to keep it shady here sometimes, who knows. But in any case, it's really cool. Thank you so much. Lizzie actually also drew a drawing of me in a sweater, as well as you know, just me in general. I really love the way she captured it. And then with Ampharos and Miltank here, that's so awesome. Thank you so much. Mikey Pledge drew a really cute picture of the dude. Sayazaki drew a picture of Whitney on top of Latios. You know, Latios about to drop some Dracos. I love Whitney as well. You guys already know that. If you don't know that by now, then I don't know where you guys have been, because I definitely love Whitney. Timothy Spiota. Sorry if I butchered your name, or if I butchered anybody's name. The Beartic coming out of how this looks like ice and the Beartic coming out of it. I think it's really cool. So thank you, P.O. Box. But the first team we're using, RYBY, the Choice Scarf for Mora with Refrigerate. I love how it looks too. Shiny Mora looks really cute. I want a baby Amora. With Hyper Voice, Earth Power, Thunderbolt, and Hyper Beam. Oh, I can't wait to fire out some Refrigerate boosted Hyper Beams. Right on Spook, the Punkaboo Super, shout out to Edgar. With Bullet Seed, Shadow Sneak, Will-O-Wisp, and Synthesis. Ice Baby, the lead Swine Up with Stealth Rock, Ice Shard, Earthquake, and Endeavor. Saik, this is a really cool set, I think. Magic Guard, Flame, Psycho Shift, Abra. And the EVs are not wrong. No, this is just at level 5. They don't need max EVs to reach certain ports. That's really cool, those Psycho Shifting. Carvanha, Little Maestro, the Life Orb Carvanha with Destiny Bond, and Trivs the Eviolite Makuhita. So, like I said, I haven't played much Little Cup, if any Little Cup at all for ORAS. I played it a lot in X and Y, just not in ORAS. I don't know why. And I really should, because I think Little Cup is really fun. I can't believe I really called this thing Slime Hub. What the hell? What you guys can do, so guess it makes sense. But we got a game right away. I haven't done any games in Little Cup just because, again, it's not what I'm experienced in, honestly. But hopefully we get some good. I mean, look at how cool the Pokemon look, man. So what I usually like to do if you're new to it is I get 2 games with each team, and I give up the team and all that stuff. I don't know how long the Little Cup sub hub will actually last, but looking like he's really weak to Choice Scarf, Umora, Thunderbolts, Hyper Voice, Earth Power, Hyper Voice, Ice Cream, Fabio. I'm actually gonna lead off with Swinub though, because, well, I'm not actually sure. I kind of like the idea of leading off Carvanha, because Carvanha, because I can protect on the Baneri, also get the speed boost. He could be, I think those things run Choice Scarf, or maybe like Klutz with something. I could actually look it up if I wanted to, but I'd rather learn from experience. So he goes for Fake Out right there. I don't really think he can touch my my Pumpkaboo, so I'm actually just gonna go right into it. Pumpkaboo actually is annoying for my opponent to switch into as well. He has a Shell Bell, so really interesting. You don't typically see that item. Maybe he's new to the Little Cup as well, so maybe we'll get a couple games before. Maybe I'll get like 3 games for the Little Cup one, depending on how much it takes. So I really want to go for Will-O-Wisp, but at the same time, I don't want him going out into Natsu, so I'm actually just gonna go for Bullet Seed as he goes for Ice Punch. That actually does a decent amount, not gonna lie. Baneri being a little bit strong, but Bullet Seed, we actually end up getting 4 hits, so that's really cool, because what I can do right now is just go for another Bullet Seed, as I am going to be able to take his Ice Punch, as that Shell Bell is going to activate, but 2 Bullet Seeds will be able to pick him off. I don't necessarily need Pumpkaboo, though it does threaten this thing with Shadow Sneak, and these Pokemon with Shadow Sneak and stuff like that. I don't think it's too much of an issue. I do have Violite on this, so I know I could take any hit from this thing. Yeah, I'm actually going to go out into my my Makuhita right here, because I could take any attack he wants to go for. That Ice Beam actually did a lot. He's Life Orb and it froze me. That's a little bit unfortunate. Again though, this is one Pokemon that could have potentially taken a hit from Umora. I need to get it Rocks as well. So I'm going to attempt to Thaw right here and go for Fake Out. It's not happening though, as he is going to be able to knock me out with the Psychic. I didn't expect Life Orb Psychic to take me out, but then again, if Ice Beam did 39%, then of course Life Orb Psychic was taking me out. But I can go right out into my Umora. I am Choice Scarf. I know I will be able to speed him. I should be able to pick him off with Thunderbolt, as I do, which is really nice. Maybe I should have Freeze Dry on this thing for Chinchou, but then again, it does have Earth Power. Thunderbolt's pretty cool in general. Again, guys, this is a learning experience for me. I know a lot of you might not like Little Cup. Let me get Fabio off the screen, because he's really distracting. A lot of you might not. Now he's distracting me on my computer screen. A lot of you might not like Little Cup. One, I can see his item. He actually ends up going for Toxic too. I don't think Chinchou typically runs that. I would think they run like Berry Juice with Gleam. And I actually have a little bit of a hard time knocking this thing out. So I'm actually gonna go out to my Swinub. Yes, I am weak to Scald. Scald can definitely burn me if he's running it, but at least I can go for Earthquake. He could potentially switch out to Natsu, but I should be able to 2-hit KO with the Ice Shard. I actually end up outspeeding his Chinchou. Chinchou always runs max speed just because 17 is a pretty decent, benchmark. But at this point, I really want to get my Stealth Rock, simply because I believe I can just sweep him by clicking Hyper Voice a couple times. I don't think he has any way of stopping that, so I'm actually just going to do that. So I'm going to go right for the Ice Shard right here, just to get off a little bit more damage on his Badoo, as he's able to knock me out with the Dazzling Gleam. And what I can do is Black Sludge. Yeah, I'm not sure how much experience my opponent honestly has. But it's, again, what can I say? I have a lot of experience in competitive Pokemon, but I do not have a lot of experience in this tier. So it's still a learning experience for both of us in any case. But I should be able to just spam Hyper Voice. He goes not to. That's easily going to drop to this Choice Scarf Hyper Voice. This thing is boosted. And the reason I got up Stealth Rock is because I believe I can 2-hit KO his Ice Cream Cone. What is that? Vanillite? Something like that. Yep, Vanillite. What flavor would this be? This is like vanilla with eyes. I don't even know. But in any case, just hit with a Hyper Voice. I am able to KO, so let's get that guy with the rocks. As Flash Cannon OHKOs me, and I should be able to just go right out into my Abra and just click the Psychic and be able to pick him off. Psychic is just as strong as... I believe Psychic is just as strong as HP fighting. Psychic is 80, so we got that first game out of the way. Nice, nice, nice. Fabio, thank you for helping me. Oh, thank you, Joey. Guys, I get easily distracted. You should know by now. If my face cam videos take me 10 minutes just to say something that should take me 30 seconds, you should know by now how easily that I get distracted. But in any case, I'll probably get a few games with this team depending on how fast it is, because I feel like as we go higher on the ladder, the games will become harder. Sorry about that, I got an email. He literally went to route like 1 to 3 of Pokemon and just caught the Pokemon there. At least the first 4 Pokemon. Not Drowsy, obviously. Speak to Stealth Rock. He does have a spinner in the V. What? Anyway, he does have a spinner in Squirtle, potential spinner, but I'm actually just going to lead off with my Swine. Oh, he put the timer on me. I like this guy. It's a challenge. But he leads off with that Squirtle, as what I am going to do is just go for Endeavor right here. It is a speed tie, though. Can I lose a speed tie, please? I'm going to go for Endeavor. I'm about to lose a speed tie. As he runs Fake Out. Okay, I thought he would be like Scarf or something, but I'm going to switch out into my Pumpkaboo after wasting my Choice Scarf for no reason, as he is going to go for Scald. Being the best move in the game, it is going to burn me. I do, however, want to double, predicting his... I want to double, predicting his Charmander to want to come out. As he goes for that, I wasn't aware he would go for it there, but I'm actually going to go right back into my Pumpkaboo now, because I'm not really sure what he can do, and I want to scout what he can do, as he goes Machop. So again, we're just going to call it a prediction right there. I should be able to live one knockoff, so I'm just going to go right for the Will-O-Wisp, as I am faster than him, as he Fire Blast Will-O-Wisp him though, and he's slower than me. I'm going to sack this, that way I can get up my rocks with my Swinub and proceed to try and win. And again, just gonna go for Stealth Rock. I know because my Pumpkaboo outsped him that this thing will be. I can now just go right out into Carvanha and just click Waterfall and pick him off. Honestly, yeah, at that range of HP, Life Orb Waterfall should easily be able to knock him out. Even if he's a Violite, it doesn't matter. This is they're level 5 Pokemon. I expect them to fall over if someone steals their Lollipop or something like that. But in any case, I should be able to knock him out with this Waterfall. And even if Squirtle comes in, that's better for me, because what it does is that it or a potential Amora, I just said Aurora, but Amora sweep. Amora can actually probably click Earth Power a couple times and knock this guy out. So Bulbasaur ends up coming out. I'm gonna go out into, this is a hard turn, I have no idea. I'm gonna go out into Makuhita, as he is going to go for Leech Seed, and unfortunately for my opponent, he does miss. As a Violite, BP will easily be able to knock out the Bulbasaur. So unfortunately, that Bulbasaur did not have glasses, as Squirtle is going to come out. And what I can do is just go right for knockoff over anything, is that I can kill him with Crunch from this Pokemon. So I'm just going to go for Close Combat, as he goes for... what the hell? Now, if Charmander comes up and starts trying to Belly Drum up, I'm going to go for the Close Combat anyway. Maybe he'll go for... These things run Flame Charge? I don't know. I know the one I have is running... well, definitely not that, but I know the one I have is running Belly Drum. But I'm going to go out to my Amora now. I don't care if he goes Drowsy, simply because I have a Dark type. So I could just go right for the Earth Power. And even though it's not enough to knock him out, Stealth Rock will. He doesn't have a way of dealing with rocks, and Carvanha is literally just going to clean up the game at this point. He honestly has no way of stopping Carvanha. The Carvanha sweep is like inevitable at this point, and I feel like our opponents are getting a little bit better. So, you know, that's how it should be. But in any case, just going to go right for the Earth Power on his Ponyta, as he is going to be able to pick me off, but as well as himself with the Flare Blitz. And my best bet is just going right out to Carvanha and just clicking Crunch right now. So Drowsy's going to come out. Drowsy is 14 speed. Okay, Slowpoke's boyfriend. This is a girl, though. What the hell? Alright, I'm just going to click Crunch right now. And if it doesn't pick it off, then Abra would have been able to knock it out. So that's going to be a good game. It's a good game to my opponent. And let's look for another one. You know, might as well. Just because dancing. I like my opponents. I love Little Cup. It's Sprout, and we can just go for Stealth Rock right here. He does not have a spinner on his team. It breaks up potential Sturdy on Magnemite. Breaks potential, I don't even know what else, but it breaks Sturdy on Magnemite. I know Magnemite here likes to run Sturdy as well. So he goes for Weather Ball, as the other one set up a Sunny Day first. But I'll be able to go for Earthquake plus Ice Shard to KO him. Yes, here if you wanted to, but it wouldn't make a difference because obviously I have the priority Ice Shard, and I'll easily be able to knock him out after the Earthquake damage. So just gonna go right for an Ice Shard. His resistances to it cannot go. Go where? What's this guy telling me to go? It's him taking long, but I clicked Ice Shard right there as I'm able to knock him out. Why do you tell me to go? I mean, okay, yeah, I'm a little kid. He's not even running Magic Guard Abra. That's really interesting. I'm just going to click Earthquake then. Psychic is able to knock me out. You should definitely... Alakazam is so good. So I'm going to click Shadow on top of the speed and all that stuff. But I'm going to click Shadow Sneak because Abra has the defenses of a Deoxys attack. And if you don't know, that's lower than a Caterpie's defense, if you guys weren't aware. So... I don't know, that was like the lowest, one of the lowest ones I could think of. But in any case, Shadow Sneak will be able to pick this thing off. And again, his Pokemon that can come into this can't really deal with it. If Snivy comes in, I have a bunch of priority. If Krogan comes in, I guess it could have Dark Pulse or Knockoff, but I can burn it with the Will-O-Wisp. And if I burn, Krogan can get rid of it. That opens up the door for Aurorus to just sweep him by clicking either Earth Power or Hyper Voice, respectively. I really want to use Abra in this game as well, so I believe I will when I get the chance to. But I guess zero lag. He's communicating with me. Fabio does not care though. Fabio says no. Bro, I'm sorry guys. I mean by now you should know. I don't even know why I have a damage calc open on the side. I'm gonna get rid of that. You guys obviously couldn't see it, but I was like, what am I going to be calculating Little Cup, man? The attack is either going to do 40% or 70%. That's it. That's what they're going to do to our opponent. So, in any case, I kind of expect him to go out into, or lag out completely. What the hell? He might just lag out completely. That's unfortunate for my opponent. Though, I kind of expect him to go out into, Tyrant maybe, or Snivy. I think Snivy plus Krogan would be his only choices, either to even knock me out or just start clicking Leaf Storm and try and blow me back. But he seems to be lagging over here, so I could get another game and wait for him to lag out. I'm actually just gonna pause it though until he finds or picks a move or something happens, and we'll be right back. Alright, so he ended up sending out his Magnemite. I don't really want to switch into this time. Just go for the Will-O-Wisp. As he goes for Thunderbolt, maybe expecting me to switch out, fearing the Flash Cannon, I guess. But in any case, I'm able to burn him as I'm just gonna Synthesis up, see, because if he's a Violite or Berry Juice or something like that, I can just go for Synthesis and scout how much his next attack is gonna do. Flash Cannon might do around what 45 to 50% to Punkable, if I'm not mistaken. I guess he could also switch out. The fact that this guy's lagging though is making this game go a lot slower than I feel it should be. Though I know that like high level Little Cup matches from like SBL and stuff like that, those games sometimes lasted longer than the OU matches. Like sometimes those games lasted like 45 minutes, 50 minutes. Like I've never seen 120 turn Little Cup matches till I saw X and Y Little Cup. I'm so serious too, because Black and White Little Cup never lasted that long, no way. But of course X and Y came with a lot of stuff, so in any case, what I am going to do is I'm either going to pause it until he lags out, like, or yeah, you're taking way too long, bro. But I'm able to Synthesis up as it was a speed. He's going to go for Flash Cannon. I know for a fact that Abra could take this, and I really just want to go on with this game, so I'm going to be a bit more aggressive and just switch on to Abra. I know I could take the good lord, he just exploded. Well, good thing I burnt him, and I'm burnt now too. So I get my Flame Orb, which is really cool, because what I can do is Psycho Shift that onto whatever he sends out. Of course, if Krogan comes out, I might have to think twice, because Krogan has like 4,000 forms of priority. Ooh, Anticipation to make a shudder. But I'm going to go right back on to my Punkaboo. Burn him as he goes for Earthquake, and I don't know why he went for Earthquake, just because my opponent is making some questionable plays. So I'm going to go right for the Shadow Sneak, as it seems to be a 2-hit KO, and he does not seem to have the Berry Juice either. So it seems to be a 2-hit. I can, or he can go Tyrant. I think my best bet is just going right to you in the slightest. So I'm going to click Close Combat right now, as it will be able to knock out Tyrant. It'll do a hell of a lot, if not knock out the Snivy. But Snivy is going to come out, and I am just going to click close combat a couple times because, well, if he's Scarf, this is an issue, but I don't think he's Scarf. I gotta pray he's Scarf. He's not Scarf, actually, so. And he doesn't even have Contrary. I want to Psycho Shift this onto him just because it's cool. So I'm gonna Psycho Shift that onto him as he goes for the Leaf Storm. It's pretty funny. It's unfortunate for my opponent. Hybrid Beam is able to pick him off, and that is gonna be game. So you know what? Might as well start using the second team since we're starting to get a little bit higher. But the second team has Rhydon Mail, the Fletching with Acrobatics, Swords Dance, U-Turn, and Roost. Rohab, the Aeron with Head Smash, Rock Polish, Superpower, and Iron Head. I don't expect it to do much. Blunder Jr., the Garbage Trubbish with Gunk Shot, Rock Blast, Spikes, and Recycle. Jamvat, yo, I love Jamvat, the Shelder with Shell Smash, Rock Blast, Icicle Spear, and Razor Shell. Rossetti, Crossing. The Eviolite Drober with Earthquake, Rock Slide, Stealth Rock, and Rapid Spin. And opponents, and again, I'm actually starting to like Little Cup. I played it a lot during the last Grand Slam, so not the recent Grand Slam that's going on right now for Smogon, but the last Grand Slam. Actually, no, I got hacked out of my first round, but I was gonna say I played it a lot because I ghosted my friends, but we good. No ghosting ever involved. Never on Smogon. No, psh, that is the #1 premier site for ghosting. I don't know. In any case, I think Drober is really good versus him because it beats Onyx and can Rapid Spin. Onyx is so cool. Imagine sending out your little 2-foot Pokemon versus a 200-foot giant. I don't even know how that's fair, but I can go for the Rohab sweep as unlikely as that's going to be. I think I can sweep him with that. Fletching can do a little bit of work as well. I can get Spikes as well. Even Jamvat can sweep him after a Shell Smash. So I can actually Shell Smash up turn 1 and probably win. Is it worth it? I want to get a Brox first to break Sturdy and stuff like that. I mean, it's not like I won't be breaking Sturdy, but he has Inky. I have Dazzling Gleam though, so I don't really mind that too much. So I'm just going to go right for my Stealth Rock right here as he goes right for Superpower. That is not going to be able to beat me 1v1, so I'm going to hit him with an Earthquake. Do as much damage as possible to this Inky. That does so much damage as he's able to knock me out with the knockoff. But again, Inky is really slow. I could just go out into, this is 15, this is 12 speed. Well, my only play is actually going out into my Ghastly and then clicking the Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam will be able to knock him out, and it also just hits everything for a decent amount of damage. Whatever doesn't take neutral from this, I can hit with the Sludge Bomb for neutral damage anyway, and the important part is knocking out the Inkay. So, able to knock it out with the Life Orb, Dazzling Gleam. Yo, it's so funny seeing Life Orb take away 5% as opposed to 12%. It's like Life Orb doesn't even do anything to you when you're playing Little Cup, honestly. But then again, you have the HP equivalent to a level 5 Pokemon. I was going to try and make a joke, but I couldn't think of anything that's... But Abra's going to come out. Again, we're fighting these Abras without Magic Guard. Why? You know, with his Shadow Ball. And, he's not Life Orb or anything, so what I can do is go out into my Fletchinder and actually go for the U-turn. Now, it's a little bit risky because we're low on the ladder, but he does have 2 rock types. I do expect him to go out into one of them. But it's a little bit risky because we are low on the ladder, so he might just stay in. But he goes out to crit damage, good lord. I can Shell Smash. I could. Otherwise, I don't even have a play besides that. So I'm going to go out to my Jamvat and Shell Smash up. Hoping that he has no Scarfers on his team. He doesn't look like he has any though. Mantike, if it's anything like the Mantike back before when it first came out, they're mad. And I am a Violite, so I will be able to take any hit he wants to go for. Oh, you think your Power Up Punch is saving you, bro? But yeah, I'm going to be able to Shell Smash up right here, and I think I win the game. I think I honestly just win. Unless I make a Jambat and talk about a play that I want to make but don't make it and lose because of it. So, going right for Icicle Spear. It's the Onyx will easily go down to the Icicle Spear. I don't even have to risk Razor Spear missing because even if he does have a Berry Juice, one Icicle Spear should bring him down. Mantike is going to come out. I think Icicle Spear will be able to knock it out. I don't even think I have to risk the Rock Blast. I really think it's 75% a +2 Icicle Spear will be able to knock it out. So no point in risking any other attack as, yeah, that easily is going to be able to knock him out. So we're able to knock out the Mantike, and sorry about that, an ad from a video just started playing, but we're able to knock out Mantike as I think that's, I really just think that we win. God bless you to the person that is sneezing downstairs. He has a Scarf Abra though. Oh man, oh man. It's cool though. It's cool. Because what I can do is go for a Spike with my Blender Jr. I did not expect Scarf Abra. Wow. Scarf Abra. You should still be running Magic Guard on that though. But I'm gonna click Gunk Shot right here. I don't have a switch in. I can clean up with my Fletch, but the problem is that that Onyx is gonna be an issue. Hopefully Rohep can survive any hit. This thing doesn't have Will-O-Wisp either, so gonna have to go for the Rock Blast right here as Onyx is gonna come out. At least it's gonna do more than I guess a Gunk Shot would, assuming I hit multiple times. But Onyx is gonna come out, and I'm not sure what my play is right here. I'm just gonna get up Spikes. Like, I don't have any other play, I think. As he goes right for Double Edge. As my Berry Juice is gonna act. Let's have a little bit of fun right here. Let's go for Recycle. Might as well. Let's see if he'll stop going for the Double Edge. I don't know why he didn't go for... I guess he tried to predict my Fat Can. I'm just gonna go for Gunk Shot. Try and poison this man. As I do. I guess Onyx doesn't have that great defenses anyway, so we're gonna be able to stall this thing out a little bit. And like I said, Rohep is going to do absolutely nothing. So, going to get up another layer Spike. I don't know why he's going for Double Edge. I guess maybe he's locked in and... What are you? I guess he tried to predict my Fletch, but... Let's try and go to Rohep and win the game. So I go out to Rohep as he rests. Interesting. Very interesting. We are going to Rock Polish up. Not that that allows us to outspeed anything. But he has Rest Talk Stone. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. They call me Rohep. Wait. I might have been talking crap to Rohep for no reason. Hold up. We're gonna Rock Polish again. That way we outspeed Scarf Abra. And he has Rest Talk Stone Edge Double Edge. Interesting. I think Earthquake. Well, Earthquake definitely would have been better in this case. But Iron Head is gonna be doing some damage. Nice 2-hit KO. Easy. Boom, boom. As he mistalks to Sleep Talk. Did not matter at all, even if he got a crit. And Rohep is actually going to be able to come through. Surprise, dreams do happen. So he goes out to Abra. I don't know why. Because now his Pokemon are just going to die to the combination of Spikes plus Stealth Rock. Like, Bellsprout is going to go down to the hazards. And Onyx, even if it doesn't go down, I mean, I still outspeed him. So, yeah, it goes down. So that's going to be a game. Not bad, man. That's my boy Rohep. What the hell? Came out of nowhere. Still terrible player, but anyway, we got another game, and my opponent's hazard control is nothing. So I'm gonna lead off with Drillbur, get on my hazards as quickly as I can. Hopefully be able to my game plan is get up as many hazards as possible and then sweep them with Fletch, because that's really easy for me to do. Of course, I have to be wary of his own Fletchender, so I could also sweep him with a potential shell smashing Jam Vat. But I'm also scared of that Belly Drum Zigzagoon. I think if he has Rock Smash, I just lose as well. So what I'm going to try and do is, again, get up as many hazards as possible and then just do what I can versus him. So he leads off with his Diglett. I know I can live any one hit he wants to go for, so I'm just going to go right for my Stealth Rock. I'm not a Steel type right now. I'm just a pure Ground type. So I'm going to get up my Rocks, hurting his Fletchender, hurting his entire team, hurting his Magby and things like that. And again, just try and do my best versus his team. I'm really scared of his Zigzagoon, actually. Level 3 Pokemon with pickup, man. The thing is an issue. Doesn't it have Gluttony as well? If it has Gluttony, like, I'm pretty sure it has Gluttony, like... Does it even matter if it has Gluttony? He can use Berry Juice. So, he's able to go right for the Stealth Rock right here. As I'm going to go for Earthquake. As he goes for his own Earthquake. I should be able to bring him down to a Sash. And he may fill Mementos into Zigzagoon and I just lose. I am sad. I am legitimately sad, but I don't know what my play is though. Oh, thank God. Oh man, this thing is faster than me though. That's the problem. And I don't have a good water resist. I'm just trying to click Rapid Spin anyway. I really don't have a good water resist, as unfortunately the rocks are going to be there to stay. But I can go out into my Trubbish now, and again, I don't have a good water resist. I'm actually going to go for the Spike. He will be faster than me, but I will be getting my I will get my berry back, and or my berry juice rather, and I should be able to do some damage to him. Good lord. Good lord. Did I just lose twice? Or did I just straight up lose? I'm not sure. Okay, what's useless to me? I really wish people would be like less loud when they're here in my house, but you can't get everything you wish for. Why does this guy have memento and like 40 belly drummers? I bet this has belly drum, belly drum, belly drum, belly drum. Okay, I don't know what to do. Rohep, you're useless as usual. Actually, Rohep would have been helpful-ish, but for the Fletch. But I'll just risk a speed tie with my Fletch. So I have to go out the Shelter. Hope I can live a +6 return, and hope that Rock Blast knocks him out. Also hope that I land. So it's a lot of riding on right now. This one turn, I don't think any of it will happen though. This team does not have priority bar Fletchender. Let's just say Shelter. I have to go out to Jamvad. This team doesn't have priority bar Fletchender, and Fletchender has 12 speed. Well, my Fletchender anyway. So I don't even think that would help me at all. But I'm just gonna go right for Rock Blast and do as much as I can. Honestly, hopefully he just decides to switch out for whatever reason, as that would definitely be in my favor. And I do apologize if you guys hear anything. I know some of you guys are like, oh Joey, you don't have to start apologizing. Just stop apologizing. Yeah, I lost. I straight up lost. Good game, dude. Holy crap, man. None of my Pokemon are faster than this guy at all. So I'm going to look for a game, another one, as we got one right away. And again, same problem, same issue. Belly Drummer, Shell Smashers, Hazard, Abusers. 1 second. Alright, so the reason I let off with Shelter was to try and stop his Dwebble from winning, because then I could try and win with my own thing. But he ends up leading off with Ghastly. I really don't. Okay, I'm going to go into Trubbish because I know I could take the Sludge Bomb. Unfortunately, he went for Sludge Bomb and not Shadow Ball, which is what I wanted, because then what could have happened was, well, in any case, I'm just going to go out to my Legendary. Let's ball right here because I am normal. I can take it as he goes Dwebble, unfortunately, and also prevent his Rock Blast from knocking me out. So, go Drober, as I am just going to get up my rocks. I don't know how to deal with these Pokemon, man. They're so threatening, man. I have one priority user on my team, too. This thing's probably going to beat me if it Shell Smashes up. But I'm actually going to go for the Rock Slide because I guess if he Shell Smashes, it will be bad because he would be able to get the Berry Juice right now and win. I'm not sure. But hopefully Rock Slide flinches him. I really don't know. My lack of experience is really showing in Little Cup, as you guys can see. But just going to go right for the Rock Slide right here. And also, you know, different sets. But in any case, I'm just going to hit him with the Rock Slide right now, as his Berry Juice is going to activate, and he goes right for an Earthquake again. He doesn't choose to go for the Shell Smash right here. Oh, yes. I didn't see that he spoke to me. So, gonna hit with the Earthquake right here. Too many people are home right now. No, you can't say hi. It's not your birthday. Your birthday was 2 days ago. Get out of my room. Respect the curtain. Back up. I will throw this water at you right now so quickly.
Can they see me?
Nobody can see you. There's no face cam on. No, not. Why are there two of you here? Get out, please. Both of you.
We love our brother. This is how we treat a woman.
This is how I treat women, yeah. Alright. That's exactly why I'm in a relationship with an amazing girl for 3 years. Because I treat her like crap. Definitely. Go away, please! Oh my god. Help me.
Best Poke player in the world.
Can you just get out of here?
I love my brother.
You don't even love me. Oh, yo, no, you want to talk crap? I can talk crap too. She doesn't even love me, guys. Yeah, I did. This is not the Pokemon family reunion, please. I'm trying to record. Get out. Okay, no, legit. What's up, Jonathan? Hey. Yeah, I'm just saying hey in the middle of my recording. Mom, you are not allowed near this room. I really do apologize, guys, but you know, this is why I'm trying to move out. But in any case, I'm just gonna go out to Fletchender right here, hoping he goes for the Shadow Ball, as he does, and I should be able to knock him out with the Acrobatics at that point. He has Life Orb. This is a strong attack. Again, there's nothing I can do about this, guys, which is why I really am, you know, saving up money. That way I can move out within a year or two. That's why, you know, I want to do that. But in any case, Acrobatics is able to knock him out as This video still has so much long to go. I hate people being here. I'm really scared to go out into my my Ghastly because he very well could go for knockoff. So I'm actually going to do is go out into my Trubbish as a sort of mid play as he goes for Stone Edge and unfortunately misses. Really sucks for Spike as he is Scarf. Okay, so I think, can I just win right here? By going on is actually doubling into Fletch and predicting his Pancham to want to come out. That way I can click Acrobatics. Now the reason I made this play is because one, I wasn't sure if I can knock out the Ponyta is going to come out. Unfortunately, Ponyta has that tendency to burn. So I'm debating risking this next Acrobatics, but I think I'm going to go for it anyway. Hopefully he does not get the Flame Body, as he does. And I guess Zigzagoon's going to come out, maybe? Alright, so what I'm going to do is U-turn out on his Belly Drum as he goes for Extreme Speed. Okay, wait, that's fine. That U-turn, he's definitely not running. A percent is ridiculous. So he's definitely running Berry Juice. So I'm just going to click Sludge Bomb right here. It will hit everything hard on his team. It actually should get some KOs right here. If not, you know, pick up a few on him. As Pancham is going to come out. That looks like he's running into Violet. So I'm just going to click Sludge Bomb again. I'm just going to click Sludge Bomb again. I am a family person, guys, but I'm also so please stop. Please. Wait, no, come back. I need water, please. Please give me water. Thank you, my most loving sister. There's no one recording. I'm trying to play Pokemon.
No one beats my brother.
I lose like
no one beats him.
Okay. Please. God. Yeah, I love you too, man. I'm not recording or anything.
That talks to you at the same time.
This is a single video. This is just me. Help me. If there's anybody out there that can help me, please just send help. Just please send up.
It was my birthday. Send Joel presents to give me. Oops, Joey.
Cup without giving me back water. I don't need no sink water. Unfortunately, bro. No, you're not my biggest fan. Sure, I'll laugh about this, you know, when I'm watching the video, but again, I gotta do, it's awesome to have family that supports you, yes, and even though I also gotta do this. I don't like laser tag anyway. If they said paintballing, you know, I would just leave the video right here, but in any case, we have the third team, which is Munger the Croagunk with Drain Punch, Sludge Bomb, Vacuum Wave, and Knockoff. Rock Lobster, the Stealth Rock Spiking Dwebble Lead, Jaws, the Dragon Dancing Sheer Force Totodile, Carrot, the Choice Scarf, Banelby, Rhydon Cotton, the Violet Cottony, and the Golden Age, the Dragon Dance Charmander. Ooh, I'm having a little bit of fun right here. Oh man, I can't believe my entire family just like to interrupt me. Nobody was home too, and they just all started appearing. All of them. Now, bye, have fun. He has a very threatening team. I want to get up as many heads as I can, so I'm actually going to lead off with my Choice Scarf Banelby. Even though Fake Out is going to do a lot to me, it won't be able to knock me out. Apom shouldn't be able to be knockoff or anything like that, as Fungus is going to come out. And what I can do is just go right out into my Colony on an Unexpected Spore, and then Encore him into that Spore. Yeah, so I'll Encore him into that Spore, and then proceed to go for the Giga Drain. Honestly, if he wants to stay in, that's fine. If he switches out, anything on his team will be hit by the Giga Drain. He actually ends up going out to Froakie, maybe trying to hope for an HP Fire or something, but able to blow that guy back all the way. As we're gonna look for another game. Gotta keep going. Gotta go fast. Call me Sonic. I want to give a shout out to my sister for bringing me cousin Jonathan and my little cousin Caitlin. They were all there. They were all in this room. And any donations on Twitch are appreciated, so I can move out. Now, I'm also saving up my same type of team. I want to lead off with Banelby because I can U-turn out versus anything. I don't lead off with Dwebble because I don't want him faking him out my thing and then breaking my starting and then having knockoff, getting rid of my my what's the thing called, my Berry Juice split. I'm gonna go out into my Dwebble now on an expected not work up, definitely not work up. I think he's trying to pass to something, So what I can do is just go for my Stealth Rock. I don't really mind that too much. I want to get up as many hazards as possible. That way I can get the potential sweep. With Double Slap is actually good for me because it'll give me the berry juice right there, and I will be able to get up a spike right here as well, just ruining my opponent's team. He doesn't really have any form of hazard control at all, and what I'm going to do is just go for knockoff right here just in case he decides to try and baton pass as he goes for another workup. I don't mind because I do have priority on my team in the form of Croagunk, and Croagunk can beat anything that comes in, so I'm just going to repeatedly click knockoff. If you are going to try and baton pass, knockoff, and the knockoff is just so good in you know, any tier, but he ends up going out to Abra, which is on a balloon, interestingly enough, as he tries. Bro, don't try and calm mine in front of me, dude. You're gonna go down to I'm just gonna click knockoff as many times as I need to, honestly. The rest of Amora, but I would have been able to deal with that. But we got another. Yo, these teams look so cool. Holy crap, man. What is my ranking actually in World Cup? I'm 7-1. Oh yeah, I got destroyed by that one team, but okay, we climbing though, bros. We climbing. So he ends up leading off with his Carvanha. I'm gonna go right for counter, just in case he tries to waterfall me right now. I want to reveal it. I think it's as he goes for protect. You know what? He's most likely gonna switch out anyway. He does have a form of hazard control in Bergmite, being his rapid spinner, but my berry juice is gonna activate, so hopefully I can get up my Stealth Rock right here, and let's just go for the counter. Honestly, I don't see a reason not to. I guess he could try and stall it out by going for protect multiple times, but he ends up going right for the waterfall. Let's see if we get flinched, as we do. So, as again, I want to lock him into this. I don't want to go on to Croagunk and have him had Zen Headbutt and have him live my my Vacuum Wave. So I'm actually gonna go out into my Cottonee. That way I can lock him into the waterfall, and then proceed to fire off a Moonblast. He doesn't have a good. These babies ain't learning no Moonblast today. So hit over to Dazzling Gleam as Carvanha is gonna go almost down, and I don't want to take any unnecessary damage right now. So I'm just gonna go out to my Croagunk. I do have Dry Skin, so I will be able to absorb this, and then I can easily just go right for the Vacuum Wave and pick him off. I didn't need to let my Carvanha take any unnecessary damage, or my Cottonee, excuse me, take any unnecessary damage from his Carvanha, and this thing can actually 6-0 his entire team just looking at it. I have Vacuum Wave for, it's not Heliolisk, it's the baby of it, Helioptile, okay. I have Vacuum Wave for Poochyena. I have knockoff for Phantump. I have knockoff for Earthquake. I know Avalon learns Earthquake, but I'm not entirely sure. In any case, I'm able to pick him off with the Vacuum Wave as this monster is going to come out, and I want to win with Belly Drum Charmander, so I'm going to go for knockoff right here. Lagging Tail, as he goes right for Side Shock and is able to knock me out. Okay. Alright, this is what we're doing, boys. I'm winning with this Pokemon. I don't care. Alright, we're going for game. It's the golden age. It's time. What a time to be alive. Regurgis is going to give me back all my HP. And, no! Analytic Side Shock! Good lord! Bro! 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 We'll try again. We'll try with Cottonee. I should have went out to this thing and went for the Memento. Ah! That's so annoying. But I'm able to knock him out. And we'll try again with Totodile. We'll try with another star. The Leptile is going to come out. I'm sad about that, man. I really am. So, go for the Giga Drain, as it's an easy 2-hit KO, as his hidden power is not going to be able to deal with us. And again, I can just go for Giga Drain one more time. I don't really care if he goes out to Phantump. It doesn't matter. I'm still recovering damage, or I'm still recovering HP in the end, and Helioptile is going to go down to the next Giga Drain. I guess we can still try and win with Dragon Dance Totodile. It's gonna, hopefully we can keep going, as Bergmite is going to come in, and I think I could 2-hit KO him with the Giga Drain. I don't think he can knock me out on. That literally did 4, but I think it's time to go for game. I didn't expect it to do that little. I should have mementoed, if anything. I'm not. Again, I wasn't aware of the damage. I didn't expect it to do 4. Like, that was a crit, 41%. What? I didn't notice. Why are crits in the same ranges of rolls as Little Cup? But he's going to be able to go for Recover right here, as I'm going to go right for Waterfall. This is +1 Sheer Force boosted as he goes for Toxic. Okay. Since Waterfall did that much, I'm pretty sure Country will be able to knock him out from that much. And if he wants to switch out to Phantump, awesome. I do damage to it. It's just waste less turns, is what I'm trying to do. I don't know if Poochyena actually gets Sucker Punch. It doesn't look like it should, but Crunch is able to knock him out as, ooh, poison damage looks like it's racking up slowly. That's my boy Totodile. Ooh, not even bad. Shizzy actually told me to use Totodile as well, so shout out to Shizzy right there. It's one of his favorite Pokemon. So Poochyena is going to go down. So, and this should go down. If it's Berry Juice, it's going to go down. If it's Violite, then it can't beat this plus Bunnelby. So, able to knock him out with the Crunch. We actually get a crit, and that is going to be a good game. So, let's actually look for another one just because I want... 2 of the games were forfeited, so it's cool. These teams are so fun, man. I'm leading off with this Pokemon, though. I'm getting up my hazards. I mean, he can also get up his hazards as well, but my hazards help support an easy Charmander sweep. He actually ends up going for Toxic, which I do not mind too much. Gonna go for a Spike as well, as he's probably gonna go for well, not that. I wasn't expecting that, but in any case, I'm gonna go for the knockoff right here, just in case he wants to switch out. As I'm able to get rid of his Violite, as he is gonna spike up and versus this guy, as he has a Spiker, a Stealth, and like multiple Stealth Rockers on his team. So I'm not sure what his team is really going for, but then again, it is you know, this tier, so I don't really care. Like, I can't really expect much. Not that I don't care, but again, I'm just going to hit him with a knockoff just in case he wants to switch out. As he goes for his final layer of Spike, and what I can do is just go right out into my Cottonee, click Encore, locking him into that. I don't mind that all 3 layers of Spike are up because I want to try and Belly Drum up. So, I'll lock him to that Spike, and let's see if he stays in because Giga Drain is by far my best play, as he does choose to stay in. So, to end as I go out into my Charmander, since I knew it would end right there. So I'm gonna go for it one more time. If he stayed in last time, yes, okay, all right, boys, we good, boys. Okay, we going Charmander today, boys. Please stay in, please. Yes, 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 yes. We win, boys. We win. Oh, I swear, if this guy has any Scarfer that's faster than me, I will be sad. Alright. We flame charging. We got the +1 speed. That's my boy Charmander coming through. If anything on his team lives, I will cry. Squirrel. Yes, it's the golden age. No, the poison! No! Must be nice. I don't even care, man. We're in our Charmander sweep today. Don't be Scarf. Don't be Scarf and win a speed tie. Yes. You know how many times I actually swept a couple times with Belly Drum, Flame Charge, Charizard, and OU. I think on my streams I have a couple times. But this is going to come out. Yeah, because Flame Charge is 75 and Dragon Claw is 80 anyway. So, not bad, man. What if I still lose to Baboch? So, hit this thing up with a Flame Charge. Oh, that poison ain't going to help. That Protect ain't going to help you, bro. We playing Little Cup. Look how little I'm losing nothing. Let's go. Oh man, this is so fun. Holy crap. That's my boy the Alright, now let's knock it out with the +6 Dragon Claw. And that'll be, look at Shiny Baboch. Shiny Baboch look cool. Good game, dude. Nice. I know how I felt to be on the opposite end of that, dude, so don't even worry about it. I really know how I felt if he watches this live. Trust me, I did. But in any case, we got the next team. We got Atrax, the Sporing, Paris, Buzz Lightyear HD, the Lava Pluming, Stealth Rocking, Numel, Rhydon Star, the Support Staryu, Panda, the Pancham with SD, Chunk, the Rock Polish Clink, and Andrew Yang, the Acrobatics, Home Claws, Head Smashing, Arching. So let us look for a game. I like this team too. This team's look really fun. I upload it all the time on my channel, but I would definitely try and get into it. Maybe even play it for SBL if I, play for SBL, which I probably will. Or I'll attempt to anyway. But my opponent's team is scary, but at the same time, I got a Staryu, and I'm not afraid to use it. So it leads off with Abra. Show me my counter. I don't have a counter, so I'm going to go for Scald. Try to do as much as I can to this thing. Break a potential Focus Sash, which I'm pretty sure he has. So I think we just broke a Sash right there. I think we can go for... Oh, I need so much support for this thing to sweep him. I don't have a Resist, so I have to stay in, unfortunately. As I win a Speed tie. Shout out to Little Cup being awesome. So I win a Speed tie right there. Abra's going to go right down. And now we're going to hit him up with the timer to assert dominance because we want a speed tie. So I'm assuming this is Scarf Pawniard. Otherwise, why bring it out? I'm going to go out into my Numel because I can take on anything he wants to go for as he goes for the Sucker Punch. And what I can do is just get up my rocks. Now, he could definitely go out to... it's not Timber. No, it is Timber. Or he could just stay in and go right for the knockoff as I am able to get up my rocks. Unfortunately, he stayed his fairy, but because he stayed in before, I did not want to risk him staying in again as I go for Gunk. With the Drain Punch, that Pawniard was a threat. Alright, as this monster is going to come out, and I have the one counter the entire game. They call me Clink. So, Acrobatics is going to do nothing. And what I can do is just click the Thunderbolt right here. I guess he could Will-O-Wisp me if he wanted to. I guess he tried to U-turn out. But Clink, the standard I think runs 12 speed on that thing, maybe even 14. But Clink was able to pull through as I think Mach Punch would knock out my Starmie. So I'm just going to sack it to this Pokemon as... What I can do is just go right out into Archon. Even if he wins a speed tie, we'll be able to live his attack and then knock him out with the Acrobatics anyway. Because Berry Juice will bring me back. Unless he goes for knockoff, then I wouldn't be able to knock him out. So I'm going to go for the Acrobatics as I am not able to knock him out. But he does not recover enough as my Berry Juice is going to activate. So now Acrobatics should be able to knock him out easily. If the regular damage at 60, then I'll definitely be able to knock him out. But Spritzee is going to come out and... that's going to get critted, which I'm not I mean, it definitely mattered there, but I could have went for Head Smash, I guess. But I'm going to be able to knock him out with the next Acrobatics as I think he's going to send out his Timber. It's his only Pokemon he really could send out, but he actually ends up sending out the Mienfoo. So, are you trying to win a speed tie right here? I'm not sure. What are you trying to do? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I guess he was trying to get regenerated. But even then, like, he didn't notice that Berry just activated and Acrobatics. It was only at 60 power when I didn't have it. So, Andrew Yang, shout outs to him, man, coming through. I want to click Head Smash with this thing once, but I'm not going to be able to because I'm pretty sure Acrobatics will be able to knock out the Timber, and that is going to be game. So, let's look for another game. That one went by really fast, and we got Sticky Web right now, so that's always fun. I do have a Spinner, though, and Paris can also deal with Surskit as a lead. Paris actually can deal with my opponent, a lot of my opponent's team, so he does not have a Spore counter. Sorry about that. That's my chair. Bug Water. I'm just gonna go for Spore, as he's probably gonna get up a Sticky Web. He does, and what I can do is go for knockoff because whatever's gonna come out, whatever resists Grass is gonna take, the knockoff right here. As he actually ends up staying in. I guess he was Focus Sash. Yes, he was. So. Gonna hit him up with Ability right here as he stays asleep, and if we get 3 hits, we're good to go. We do not, unfortunately. I'm gonna click Spore because I want to be able to synthesis up after. And we ended up at max HP as I'm able to knock him out with the knockoff. Nice, that's my boy Paris. Goes Elekid though. Fire Punch. Oh, I do have my Numel, which I can go out into the ground, but I could be wrong. But I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp right here, because whatever can come in, I think like Totodile coming in or stuff like that, I can burn it. So Coughing ends up coming out as I'm able to burn that thing. And what I can do right here is just get up my rocks, I believe. With him being burnt, I don't think he can do much unless he has like HP Water or something like that. So get up my rocks to support the potential Archon sweep right here. So he goes for Will-O-Wisp. I'm not sure why, because I am a fire ground Pokemon. I guess he's trying to predict my switch, but I'm not switching out, so I'm gonna go right for Lava Plume. Coughing again being weakened is huge for my Archon, because Coughing is one of the Pokemon that could take it on. So what I'm actually gonna do is go out into my Staryu as he goes Sandile, and he catches Intimidate. So this is good because I could potentially Rapid Spin away his hat, get rid of these Sticky Webs. As, again, if he wants to go Ghastly, that's completely fine. I do have Psychic after to knock him out. I guess he could have Destiny Bond to deal with my Spinner. But at the same time, I don't think that matters too much, per se. I might also be able to just win with my Clink. I'm not sure, though, but I'm definitely clicking Rapid Spin right here away. So Totodile is going to come out, and I can't switch in directly to this, so I'm just going to click Psychic. At +1, I don't think a Crunch can knock me out anyway, so even though Psychic is not Stab, good lord, that did nothing. Okay. Your boy might have to click Scald. It's my only play. It's the best move in the game. Sometimes. as Crunch is not able to knock me out. Okay, it's still the best move in the game. Sometime now. But he's able to 2K him with the Crunch. I think that's game. Good lord. Unless this can take that. Unless this can take it on. 2 Psychics did 28. Maybe I should have just went for 2 Psychics. I didn't expect him to do 0 to me. But I'm going for Bullet Seed. As he only has Crunch, he doesn't have Ice Punch. Okay, Shell. As Ghastly is going to come out, and I think this Pokemon did what it had to do this game. So I'm just going to click Knock Off. That way he can't get a potential sub, as he's able to knock me out with the Shadow Ball. And I think Pancham can live any hits, so I'm just going to go out to it, and it could still live a Dazzling Gleam if it's a Violet, so especially because he's not Life Orb, so I'll just click Knock Off right here. If Coughing comes out or Sandile, that's fine. I get rid of its item, as he is going to go, as he does have a Choice Scarf, and I'm going to make a bit of aggressive play, and actually I don't even have an aggressive play to make. What is it? I have one play to make. It's either stay in and take his Earthquake, which I can, or just go right for the Drain Punch. Yeah, that's my only thing. So he ended up going out to Coughing, which I don't mind too much, as you know, we were able to weaken that thing. 12, 14. I want to save Panda because it can deal with the Sandile. It wasn't a prediction that I wanted to Clink, but I was expecting a Pain Split or something like that, maybe even a Will-O-Wisp, but I wouldn't have, as I take a Shadow Ball. As Flash Cannon barely misses out on the KO. No. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, it's coming. I think it's going to come down to Speed Tie with this thing. And knock him out with the knockoff. And unfortunately, I'm losing, you know, a Pokemon that can deal with his Sandile. But again, it's going to come down to a Speed Tie with my Archon. It really is at this point. So, he went to Drain Punch. I can't risk switching out right here. I mean, he could try and predict me. If he has Stone Edge, that's how I'll say it'll come down to a Speed Tie. Otherwise, if he doesn't have Stone Edge, then it doesn't matter. He was Choice Scarf though, so I kind of expect him to have like Stone Edge, Fire Fang, or something like that. I don't know. But he had Intimidate, so I can now go out into my Archon and click Acrobatics, just because it'll knock this, or it'll do some damage. As he goes for Crunch, no. Gets a defense drop as well, so I can't even Rock Polish up, unfortunately. Even though I did win the Speed Tie. So now I can still lose. But I'm going to click Earthquake right here, as I do win another Speed Tie or potential Speed Tie. And again, it's just going to come down to if his Elekid actually has an attack to touch my Numel. So Elekid should be no Speed Tie right here. As again, like I said, it's going to come down to if he can touch my Numel. So if he has like, it goes for Cross Chop. And I am able to pick him off with the Earth Power, and that is going to be a good game. So definitely a good game. How much time we're at? We're at a lot of time. So did I already get another game with this? I think I did, but I'll get one more game just because I enjoy Little Cup. It is very fun, and we got a pretty almost standard looking team? Question mark? I'm not sure. But my opponent does not like the burns from Staryu, so I'm leading off with this thing. If he leads off with Chinchou, then I can switch out into my Paris and be able to take it on. Hello. Hello. I don't know who this is, but he said friend. You too. I have no idea who this is, but he said friend, so you might, might as well play. Might as well not play it along, but might as well, be friendly. Why not? So only people I'm not friendly to is my family. No, I was kidding. I hope you guys didn't. I mean, I don't really care what you guys thought about that, because that's between me and my family. But I love my family. They're just doing that on purpose because they know it irks me. Ah, man, they know it irks me. But just gonna go out to Paris because even if he Volt Switches out predicting that, all he has is his Bulbasaur that could really come out as he goes for the Scald. Ooh, call me the dry skin. And I'm gonna go for knockoff. He has HP Fire. Ah! But I'm able to knock off his item. Really nice getting rid of his Berry Juice. He can go for the electric move right here if he wants to. Oh, that's annoying. This Pokemon wasn't doing too much though, so I'm just gonna click Spore. In any case, I'll sack it off to that. I'm glad that Chinchou is low because I can. Okay, if I weaken. How do I not lose to his Riolu? I don't have enough experience to not lose to his Riolu. I just gotta keep Staryu healthy and click Scald as many times as possible. But Drillbur's gonna because Scald is, right there. The reason I want to make this aggressive play is because I expected, Bulbasaur to want to come out, but it's Dratini. As anything else, like, I don't know where, simple? I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Well, Clink should be able to deal with this guy, actually. So he goes for Thunder Wave. Ew. What I'm going to do is double right back out into my Staryu, expecting him to want to go out into Drillbur as he actually stays in and goes for the Dragon Tail. Unfortunately for my opponent, he does miss, so I'm going to hit him with a Scald because we can get some potential burns going on. As he goes Chinchou, and I'm not sure why he went Chinchou because I already knocked off his item, and I know I do outspeed him because I am 19 speed, so I can just click Psychic, getting rid of the Chinchou. That is a threat, one less threat gone. Unfortunately, Clink is not going to have any sweeping potential, but Riolu is going to come out, and I'm going to click Psychic on this thing as he has a Focus Sash. Reversal. I'm going to lose to this. Sigh. Nah, we playing smart. Alright, I'll sack. I gotta save my Staryu, as he's just gonna copycat the reversal. So I should be able to go right on to my normal and just hopefully live this. 14. I should be able to live this, yeah. Go for Lava Plume. Nice. So gonna be able to live that and knock him out with the Lava Plume right there. Though it's looking okay. It's looking okay. I mean, we could potentially win with Archon. So Drillbur is gonna come out, and what I am gonna do is just Will-O-Wisp right here. Earthquake is his best play, but I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp because if he when I don't Lava Plume's just gonna do damage anyway. So if I burn him, I can recover off on him with my Starmie and beat him 1v1. So I'll try to go for Stealth Rock just in case he tries to predict my Archon and go for the Rock Slide. But all right. Let's see what plays we got to make right here to win this game. The good thing with Drillbur being weakened by the burn turn per turn is that it supports the Archon sweep at the end. So Bulbasaur is not sure if he's going to Sleep Powder or not, but I got to get rid of these hazards as he is able to go for Giga Drain and hit him with the Psychic. I think Archon's going to win if I just get off the Psychic damage anyway. So as he is able to go for Leech Seed. I don't know if he runs Synthesis, if these things run Synthesis, but they probably do. But I'm just going to hit him with a Psychic anyway. Do as much as I can. Yes, they do. Okay. So, at this point, would I have like one play going out to Pancham and knocking him off? I think that's it. I can go for Gunk Shot also, predicting the Archon, but then again, I think knockoff is my best play. I mean, predicting the Fletching, but Dratini ends up coming out, so I'm able to get rid of this thing. Really enjoy the content, man. Thank you. As I'm going to be able to go right for Drain Punch right here and pick it off after the knockoff. So Dratini being gone is awesome because, again, it supports the potential sweep with this monster. This is hard. I'm going to go for Gunk Shot. I don't want him burning me, my Archon upon switching as he goes for the Overheat, probably expecting... Oh, he wanted to activate his... or strengthen, rather, his Archon's attack. So... yeah, I'll click knockoff right here as he's going to be able to knock me out with the acrobatics. But because he does go down to the next attack, I should be able to go out to my Archon right here and just click Hone Claws. Yeah, I have to click Hone Claws right here. That way it raises my accuracy, and what that means is I should be able to knock out the Bulbasaur with the attack, and I don't think Drillbur can kill me. I really don't think Drillbur can kill me right there. So I'm going to go for acrobatics right here as we win a speed tie. Rock Slide does not pick me off, so it is going to activate my Berry Juice. And Hone Claws, Andrew Yang is going to be able to come through. Not bad. Definitely got a little bit lucky with that poison, but I'm not sure what would have happened if it didn't. Shout out to Andrew Yang for tossing me that L. You already know, bro. Oh man, nice 1.5 attack acrobat. I like this, not bad. Shout outs to Andrew Yang. Holy crap, man. That was really fun. Holy crap. Attack. Good game, man. Man, that was awesome. I'm glad that I got one more. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like or subscribe if you want to. And, yeah, guys, I'll see you guys later.